What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Boxing Wave 101, and we back. Look, checking in with y'all, man, because it's something I want to talk about, something on my mind, man. Did Ruiz throw this fight just for the trilogy? But before we do that, like the video, subscribe to the channel so whenever I drop my videos, you can know and get notified. So let's jump straight into it. We're going to kick this video off with talking about Andy Ruiz and how he showed up to the fight being overweight. Devastating to the Mexican fans, everybody who believed in him. He showed up about 15 pounds heavier after the fight. They was asking him a lot of questions. Ruiz said he wasn't listening to his trainers. He showed up to camp a little late. His trainer actually wanted him to come a little earlier, but he showed up a few months later. Big mistake. He thought Anthony Joshua was sweet. No. Don't never take a champion like Anthony Joshua, who was ranked #1, just because you got a lucky punch in. Basically, that's what they're saying now. Why would you take him lightly? Yes, you landed a good punch in the third round. You wobbled him. You dropped him. You dropped him 2 more times after that. So you thought he was sweet. You thought you was going to come into this fight a little bit heavier. You was going to hit him with one shot. He was going to go down. No, that did not happen. Joshua showed up. He came in trimmer. He came in stronger. People thought just because he dropped weight, he was going to come in a little bit more fatigued, maybe a little bit lighter. His punch wasn't going to have enough effect to hurt Andy Ruiz. No, he cut him in the first round. He buzzed Andy Ruiz numerous times throughout the fight. Anthony Joshua showed what he's made of. He showed that when he beat Claudio Klitschko, that was not a fluke. When he beat Dillian White, that was not a fluke. When he beat Parker, that was not a fluke. When he beat Povetkin, that was not a fluke. And he showed when he lost to Ruiz, that was a fluke. And I always state, I am not an Anthony Joshua fan, but Ruiz let us down. He let his heritage down. He let his country down. He also let the Americans down because we wanted to see undisputed champion at heavyweight. Will we get that now? I don't think so, at least not yet. Anthony Joshua, he's on his own path. He has numerous guys he can fight. Wilder, he's with PBC. He has a lot of guys he can fight. Unification with Deontay Wilder looks like it's unlikely, at least for now. So we might have to wait until 221. So, did Ruiz throw this fight with Anthony Joshua? I'm going to let you know why I think that. Well, I'm going to say not why I think that, but why it's possible. Anthony Joshua held the belts, and Ruiz came in and beat him. He had a rematch clause. Ruiz holds the belts. Anthony Joshua fights him. Ruiz should have a rematch clause. So if I'm Ruiz, I can say, look, I can get an extra payday. If I go in there, I lose this fight December 7th, sorry. If I lose this fight December 7th, I can get another fight with Anthony Joshua in April. Deontay Wilder fights in February. If I can go back and beat Anthony Joshua, make another 15 million, 20 million in April, then I can unify and become undisputed against Wilder in September. True. Likely. Possible. If Andy Ruiz has a rematch clause, this could be the reason why I don't have to take this fight serious. I can lose this fight. I can still come back and beat Joshua. True. But if you're the first Mexican heavyweight, you should have took this fight serious. The money should not have been the issue. You already got a good payday the first fight. And then this rematch, you got another good payday. And with Wilder, you will get a good payday. You shouldn't be worrying about that, right? So, if Wilder goes on and beats Fury, is this trilogy going to happen? They are tied 1-1. That's something to think about. But I do know one thing, Andy Ruiz, he blew it. If Andy Ruiz would have beat Joshua the first time, they wouldn't be saying, you're Buster Douglas, you're Rockman. But that's what he looks like now. He didn't show up. He ran his mouth. He said he was willing to die in the ring. Did it look like that? No. It looked like you was lazy. It looked like you was a bit slow. And it looked like you was overweight that night. From what I see, I think Anthony Joshua winning is what's best for boxing. As of right now, what it looks like if Wilder and Joshua fights, that's 50-50. I think think 70-30 Wilder, but 50-50 in the Masters odds. Anthony Joshua took this fight serious, and that's what we want as boxing fans. We want the best fighting the best. I don't want someone who became the first Mexican heavyweight and then his next fight, he didn't take the fight serious. That shows me that you're not willing to die in the ring. That shows me you're not dedicated. How can you come in 15 pounds heavier with a fight at this magnitude? That's crazy. Now looking back, I'm kind of glad Joshua won. Even though we might not see the Wilder fight, but Wilder has a lot of guys that he still can fight. He can still fight Damian White, possibly Ortiz again. I like Ortiz. He's a good fighter. He has Fury, and then a trilogy probably with Fury. So while we're worrying about AJ and Wilder, are they going to fight? They're both tied up. They're got guys who they're going to fight. And Ruiz, trilogy or not, you're not going to beat AJ. Boxing Wave 101. That's my time. Like, comment, subscribe. We out. Peace.